Good morning, Manuel Lahoud. I'm delighted to have you on the show to discuss with you the featuring of the movie A Moment of Bliss, a movie you produced, you wrote for the NGO Friedrich Ebert Stiftung.
Thank you so much for having us on Nostalgie and helping us to promote A Moment of Bliss.
So tell me, what is A Moment of Bliss about?
A Moment of Bliss was a film that I started writing back in 2018. I wrote the concept for the film and I presented it to the organization that I work for, actually. It's called Friedrich Ebert Stiftung. It's an organization that's been in Lebanon for 55 years now, and we're actually celebrating the 55th anniversary during the screening of the film. The idea behind the film was to gather all the causes that we work on in Lebanon and try to promote them all under one film about Lebanon. But that was before the crisis, before COVID, before the Beirut blast. And since then, we had to modify and rewrite and review all the ideas that we had set for the film. It took us a long time, and it was a really hard struggle to finally come up with the film. It was a long ride, it was a painful ride, but I think at the end it was really fruitful, and I hope that the crowd will enjoy this experience with us. I think they will.
So what's the movie exactly all about?
The movie is about four protagonists that are living the Lebanon condition, if I may say. One of the characters represents the homophobia situation in Lebanon. Another character represents a mother married to a foreigner who cannot grant nationality to her kids. A third person is struggling to economically survive and to save his successful business that he had started many years ago. And all of these characters are struggling both internally and externally. Externally, they're struggling with society, they're struggling with the idea of people accepting other people's individual liberties. The internal struggle is that they really, at this stage now, in our days, they really love Lebanon. They still do, we all do, but at the same time, they feel that at some point they're going to need to leave. And there is this struggle within them where they do not really want to leave, or even if they had to leave, they just want to make sure that it's going to be for a short time and they want to come back. This is the kind of struggle that each character is having to face. And it is very bluntly and honestly shown in the film.
Is it a fiction or a reality film?
It's a real film about real people facing real situations, and they have to make real decisions. And all of that under one umbrella, which is Lebanon. We want to show, or we want to discover whether Lebanon is really the paradise that we as Lebanese try to promote to everyone else who haven't experienced the country. And we want to discover this, and that's where the name of the film came from, where these tiny moments of pleasure that we still live in Lebanon come from. Are they real, or are they just coping mechanisms to make us accept whatever is happening around us? We tried to film Lebanon, the Lebanon that we experience as Lebanese people. The beach, the sunsets, the cosmopolitan life, the social life, the struggles, the gatherings with friends. And we are trying to see what makes this country pleasurable, and is it really pleasurable or not?
Thank you, Manuel Lahoud.